Hi guys, welcome to the live stream. Hi Kay.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Oh my god, you're so punctual. Like,
Yeah, I had a brief moment where I couldn't get it to work. I was so worried. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be late."
oh no, you're actually on time. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you
You're
too.
welcome. Let me just share the link just a few minutes, then we
Okay.
can kick it off. Otherwise, I hope you are doing well.
I'm good.
Content creation. I see.
Grind doesn't stop.
Exactly. We have to keep vlogging and all that. Okay, let me just share the link, just a few minutes. We shall kick it off. Ooh, just put it on my status. Okay, so how are you doing? How have you been? It's nice having you here. Like, ah.
I've been all right. Like today was such a pretty chill day. I was literally just home. That's most of my days. I'm just home.
Ooh, no school?
No school. I was doing A levels, but I finished doing them in June. So for the meantime,
Ooh.
I've just been home. Then I've been doing university apps, but that's not until September. So
Oh, congrats on finishing your A levels. I know. You must be excited.
very much they were not fun, not one bit.
Yeah. Okay, so as we get people joining, you can just share a little bit of who Kay is, and then we can start with a few questions I have for you.
No problem. Okay, so my name's Kay. If you don't know, Kachala's the full thing, but I'm a Zambian YouTuber. I'm 18 from Lusaka. That's pretty much it.
Oh, wow. That was simple. Okay, so right now all you're doing is content creation, just no school, that's it.
Yeah, for now. Basically for the next month.
Oh, yeah, September is next month. Yeah. So, going through your channel, I realized you've been uploading since like 6 years back. Wow, girl, like 6 years back. I don't think I knew YouTube existed 6 years back. So, at what age did you start YouTube?
I think I started when I was either 11 or 12.
Wow,
Very young.
wow. That was really at a young age. Damn, 11. Did you like have the parents' support? Was it something that you discussed or you just went in and they had to follow?
I went in and they had to follow, but my mom has been she's been supportive through the years. My dad has come around to it, but he wasn't really for it in the beginning. But yeah, it was more I'm doing this, follow me, otherwise I'm still gonna do it.
Rebellious child. I see. Not in frame, just realized. Okay, need to turn this side. Okay. So yeah. Um oh, I can see someone has joined. That's amazing. Like it's good to have parents that are supportive and also like did you have the support of the friends? How was it when you had just started? Because I can imagine 6 years ago. Were there so many people on YouTube? Did you get friends support from school? How was it?
So when I started doing YouTube, it wasn't really a big thing here in Zambia. There were such few people doing it. So
Mm.
there was that. There wasn't really much to say. They would just be like, "Okay, makes YouTube videos." I think I'd get less than 100 views on each video. It was crazy. So I never
Yeah.
really had to have that thing of my friends having their input or people being like, "Oh, that's weird." No.
Mm. Okay, so is there any difference between the YouTube now and the YouTube then, apart from the number bit? Is it Was it easier then than it is now, if you're to compare?
No, I think it's easier now because more people are on the platform and engaging with our content. So back
Mm,
then, I was like, yeah, I love to put out the videos, but at the end of the day, you want people to interact with you and for them to be
yeah.
like, oh, that was fun. I love this edit. I like that part. It's fun to have people to interact with.
Oh, I guess right now there are so many people interacting with the content. So many people have got to know YouTube, and now they enjoy the content that is there. So, since you started it when you were around 11, you were still in school. How were you able to balance school with YouTube?
Quite frankly, I wasn't able to do it. Let me not lie. It's not something I was able to do back then. Literally, if you go back and like you look at like the years I was uploading, I would
Yes,
upload a video maybe every 3 months, and I just was not consistent at all. But then I think it was 2018. I think I had just finished the 11th grade and I was going
mm,
into 12th. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get serious. I'm gonna be on my grind. So there, I sort of picked up the pace of uploading, and my channel grew as a result. But it was really hard to balance. So there'd be times I'd just take gaps.
yeah. So, how long did it take your channel to grow to where it is? Because I can imagine YouTube is a whole lot of things. People don't understand it, but it's a whole lot of work. How long did it take you to grow where it is?
So where it is right now, I'd say I became serious in 2018, right? So
Yeah.
2019, I remember 2019 February, I had 700 subscribers. 700. And then now I
Mm.
look and I have what, like over 9,000? So I'd say
Yes,
to
you
where I
actually
am
almost
right
hit
now.
10K.
Yeah, almost road to 10K.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's taken about 2 years to where I am now from when I became consistent, but from when I started, literally like six.
Oh, yeah, for 6 years. So, what are those things that you did for you to actually get it where it is? Like some of the things you did to make the channel grow in a span of 2 years.
Posting regularly. I know it's like the most cliche thing, but like literally, people want to come back to content, and even like waiting a week sometimes is too long. They'll forget about you. So it didn't help
Yeah.
when when I post every like now and then sporadically. So definitely posting consistently, posting the right content. I was like, okay, majority of my viewers is Zambian. What are they gonna resonate with? So one of the videos that picked up the pace for my channel was the 20 Zambian YouTubers you should watch video. I think it's on
Mm.
like above 30K now. So that video was like, I was like, oh, there's no video like this on the market. I'm sure people would like to see something like this. So finding content that suits your viewership and also content that you know will do well. For instance,
Yeah.
morning routines always do well, such
Mm.
things.
So, how did you come up? You said you were trying to get something that resonates with the Zambians, but when you started, did you actually know the niche you wanted to work on? Like, did you know I wanted to do lifestyle, or you were just gambling and posting anything?
I was gambling and posting anything, but I feel like lifestyle content, which is where I like categorize myself, is everything because I didn't want to like put myself in a niche because when you niche yourself down, it's like
Mm.
when you go out of it or you post content that's not related, people are like, what's this? No, I subscribe to you for this type of video. Why are you making stuff like this? So I feel like
Oh, so you
doesn't work
actually
out for
don't
me in the
want to
long
niche
run.
down.
Yeah.
Do you think you would become a full-time content creator? Like, would you somehow divert from what you are studying to become a full-time content creator?
I mean, if the opportunity allowed, yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, I know that school is the path because this isn't lucrative enough for right now. But if it was to ever become that way, yeah, I'd be down.
Oh, wow. So you have in the house you're two content creators, I understand. So how is it having two content creators in the house? Is it easy or does it have its own challenges? I can imagine maybe you share, ideas of what we're going to do next. Do you ever share ideas, or it's just a one-on-one?
Sometimes she'll tell me like what she wants to do or an idea she has. And the thing is, if we're making the same type of video as well, we are like so different. So for
Yeah.
instance, when we went to Zambia in December, we both made videos, but they're so different because we just edit differently, have different vibes, different ways, different things we view. She'll find the tree nice to film. I'll be like, oh, let me film that instead. So we make it work.
Wow, that's great. I actually like the fact that you people can be in the same place but have different content. That's something, I was thinking, okay, if we are two people in the house, I think we would have kind of the same thing, but I like the fact that you two are different. And yeah. So, what are the challenges you faced as a content creator, specifically in Zambia?
Challenges. Let's see. People not wanting to share the content. I've said this so many times. It's like you'll share it with your friends, they won't share it, or you'll ask, but they'll ask you to be in your videos, but they won't want to share your content. Text you when
Oh,
you hit a milestone, but they never want to
mm,
put your content out there, so it's one of those things.
mm-hmm.
I'd say also finding things to do sometimes because I feel like my life is a little repetitive here because there's not much to do and everything I have to do costs a lot of money and I'm like, oh, I can't be
Yeah.
going out all the time. And then
So,
lastly, oh sorry. Oh,
yeah, it's
lastly
okay,
is
it's
like
okay.
the new one, which is how we can't get monetized here anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, majority of my
But people
views
can
are
use
Zambian.
VPNs, right?
Sorry?
People can use VPNs and then you earn from them.
Yeah, but then like directly from here. And then I also have to realize that like my subscribers are mostly using like their cellular data, so bundles
Mm.
for the VPN is also just a pressure, but I really appreciate the ones who do that.
Yeah, yeah. Just a minute. You're all welcome. I can see the comments, but I can't specifically keep reading the names. You're welcome, those who are viewing. In case you have any question for her, you can ask. So someone here is saying, Brenda is saying, what do you mean you can't get monetized? Okay, I think I'll leave it to you to explain. I would, but here you are.
Okay, so there's a list of monetizable. I honestly don't know either, like that deeply, but there's a list of monetizable countries that Google has, but Zambia isn't on it. So before you could make money off of views, but your account had to be either linked to an American account, European account, any other account that's on their list of monetizable countries. But now they've made it in such a way that you can't see ads in Zambia like at all. So the only way you can view ads on anybody's videos, even if it's a European content creator, is through using a VPN to connect to their country and watch.
Yeah. Have you guys tried talking to YouTube, or is it something you guys can't change?
I'm not sure if anyone has, but I feel like it's one of those things that can't change. And I feel like it has to do with our laws because even
Mm.
something like PayPal, we can send money, but we can't receive it. And apparently,
Oh
the
yeah, that's
reason
the
for
same
that,
for us, I think, also
uh,
with PayPal, but YouTube it's different. Man,
yeah,
that's
that,
really tough, especially if you can't earn from your own local people, like your own country people. It's tough.
yeah, shame.
I know. But I hope you get through with it. Like people keep using the VPNs and also you attract, viewers from different countries. Guys, this is a cue for us Ugandan people to actually subscribe and watch her ads. I know Uganda doesn't like give a lot, but I mean it's
It's
something.
still something.
Yeah. So reading your bio on and also you've said it a lot in your videos, like you are New York raised. How do you compare life in New York and life in Zambia? Which one would you prefer anyway?
I mean, I love New York because things are just accessible. That's the only thing I don't like about Zen, how things are not really accessible like that. The simplest things. have the longest processes. You just want to order clothes and then you have to start using courier services, waiting a month plus to receive an item. That's what I don't like. But I do love home. Like, it's a different vibe. Obviously, I love like the peace that comes with Zambia and home. Not every day you're turning on the news and it's a sad story about someone who was shot or a killing. It's just very gruesome, the life there. So it's
Mm.
definitely nice to have a calm, chill vibe here.
Wow, someone here is saying that your voice is nice. I think I'm completing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, YouTube wise, that is?
YouTube wise, next 5 years. Hopefully
Mm,
by then, I don't want to say like a huge number and then I don't get it. I'm like, oh my gosh. But
yeah.
hopefully more than 25K subs. So that's a decent number. But I'd say 50K if we're saying 5 years. But like, I'm just gonna say like 25 to be like realistic.
Now to 50, we are getting to 50. So someone is saying, did you ever see Kayxtee Neistat on Boosted board in New York trying
No, I
to?
didn't. The thing is, like, when I was there, I wasn't even into YouTubers like that. I really
Mm.
didn't care. And then I look back and I'm like, all these people were coming to my city, but I just would not go out of my way to find them.
Well, so you actually started your YouTube when you went back to Zambia. How come? When did you start it while you were still in New York?
Like I said, in New York, I really wasn't interested in YouTube. It was just like one of those
Or
things, I don't know. But then when we came
mm,
back, I found myself watching more American content creators. And I was like, yeah, this would be fun to do. Why not?
yeah. Okay, someone is saying, what made you move to Zambia?
So my mom worked in foreign service in the States, so she was posted back to Zambia.
Oh, so for like, were you? No, you were born in Zambia. I saw that. I was about to ask that. This one is saying, have you ever tried to contact Elliot Trey to make a collaboration?
Who's that?
No idea. Just a clip. We both have no idea. So yeah, how is the connection with content creators in Zambia? Is it, are you like, you guys connected? Do you have maybe something that connects you? For example, in Uganda, we have a WhatsApp group specifically for Uganda YouTubers. Do you also have the same for Zambians?
I know there's a WhatsApp group, but I'm not a part of it. My sister was, but she was kicked out of it. Anyways, basically, I don't
Kicked. I saw
know.
that video where she was ranting.
I know. So they have a group, but I'm personally not a part of it. But I do talk to some of them here and there,
Mm.
like just basic things. If they have a question, they'll come. If I have a question, I'll go comment on their pictures, their videos. But yeah, supporting them in that way.
Oh, that's great. Is the Zambian support, like, do people actually support the content creators that much, or you have to, have to entice most of them, like, watch my videos, or they do it genuinely and without any pressure?
Some people do it genuinely without any pressure. Others you have to like beg. But I'm like, I'm not gonna like force you to do it at the end of the day. You do it if you want to, but it would be nice if people just went out of their way. For some people, they do go out of their way. But other times, I
Mm,
feel like I have to force people, and I'm not about that.
wow. Someone is shocked here that people are actually getting kicked out of the WhatsApp group.
Imagine, imagine.
Let me see. What is Brenda saying? I have a friend in Zambia, the Kumba guy. I'm looking forward to meeting with some of you guys end of September when I visit. Oh, she's visiting end of September.
Oh,
Brenda, you
nice.
can, yeah. I actually think if I like, I would also want to come to Zambia and just like meet most of you because I mean, like, I watch so much Zambian content in that I have a playlist, like a Zambian music playlist. Guys, I
Oh,
want to be given nationality there, I think. I'm going to shift. Anyway, who are your favorite YouTubers that you watch?
So this is gonna be a little controversial because he's had like issues recently, but I love David Dobrik. He's like, he
Mm-hmm.
was my comfort YouTuber. I started watching him like, I would watch his videos here and there, but I started watching him religiously in like 2018,
Mm.
and I've watched every single video since. So
Wow.
he's like my favorite.
Someone is saying that she's so soft spoken. I like her. Where's the link to her channel? Glorious Events. I'm going to put the link to her channel in my description just after this live. I'll be able to put it there. Okay. Um, Someone is saying, I think if other content creators goes to Zambia, the law can change. Okay, I don't know so much about the law there, preventing the people from getting monetized. I really don't know. I think it's something they'll discuss and, settle. So, what are some of the things you've got out of being a YouTuber? Like the good things you say, you know what, I got this because I'm a YouTuber.
The opportunities, I'd say. I love like when brands come into your DMs, they're like, oh, I'd
Mm,
like to work with you on this, or like before COVID happened, I got to go to
mm.
some shows to record content for them. In going to these shows, got to meet the artists, and that was so fun because these are people I just listened to, blast in my room, and then they're like 2 feet away from me. I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
So definitely the opportunities.
Yeah. So about the brands, have you got scammed by any brand? Like for example, they come to you and they ask for your services, but then end up not paying, that kind of thing.
Oh
Or you
no,
haven't?
I haven't had a
Well,
not paying situation, but I've had like just like annoying situations where once you tell them like, "Yo, I'm not gonna do this for free. Run me my check," and then they're like, "Oh no, we're like growing brand," and I'm like, "But you guys will have the money for a bigger YouTuber."
yeah.
But I'm not even asking for much, so.
Well, someone is saying I'm migrating to Zambia. Yeah, guys, I am migrating anytime from now. I'm going to Zambia. I'm done with you all. I'm going to Zambia.
Dang.
Anyway, so what is there any downside to being a YouTuber there?
Everything's on the, well, not being a YouTuber here, but I'm just gonna talk about being a YouTuber generally, maybe.
Yes.
How like
Mm,
your content is on the internet, so you're leaving it there for people to scrutinize and say whatever they want to.
mm,
Given people are mostly nice, but then you'll get those people here and there who just have something negative to say. And the thing is, they never do it on their personal accounts. They always come with chest on like an account with 0 followers or something like that. So that.
yeah. Wow. Okay. I understand. Some people just come with negative comments, but honestly, I don't think I've got a very huge with like negative comments. I don't think I've deleted any apart from those ones who come and spam your comment section with the links that lead to some sort of other
Oh
platforms.
yeah, those
Those
ones
ones
are
are
so weird.
annoying. Like,
Yeah,
and they are so fast, like they comment in the first seconds. The moment you upload, you see a link, you're like,
I'm like, not these bots again.
just delete, just delete.
I
Yeah.
literally delete them
So,
even when I'm watching someone else's videos and I find those. I report them all the time because I'm like, maybe
exactly.
this person hasn't seen them yet. So
Yeah, sure. Now I see the New Yorker in her as she speaks. Wow. Someone is just saying the New Yorker in you.
dead.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So, what was I going to ask? Yes. When you were in school, did you get like so much attention in school because you were a YouTuber, or it was just normal school day for you?
It was normal school, but then you'd have those situations where you pass by and then people just look at you, where you're like, oh, this is awkward, where they know, but then
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person to be like, oh, hi. No, no. So I feel like that's making myself like big headed. Like, what if they're just like looking at me for another reason? So yeah, but I feel like more so for me, it was because of my sister.
Mm.
So people would get excited for me because of her. So
Like
even
Nyamba
like,
is here.
yeah, literally, even like when she'd pick me up from school, it would be a whole spectacle.
Wow. That's crazy. Would you change anything about YouTube if you had the chance to?
Like,
Anything, totally anything. Maybe say anyway, if I were in your shoes, maybe I would want to change the monetization situation in Zambia. I get. So let's
wait, I
hold
actually
on.
think I thought of something. I've thought of something.
Yes.
Basically how content is not pushed sometimes, like by
Or the
YouTube, the YouTube
algorithm is
algorithm.
just like I think it's so selective. It chooses which content to push, and then the others are just, you know, sidelined. But yeah, how is the content creation situation like with you? Do you plan it out and say maybe this month this is what I want to do, or sometimes it's just spontaneous?
Mine is spontaneous. Yes, I have like a list of videos I want to film and stuff, and I have so much vim sometimes. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Like the content just spews out of my brain. But then putting
Yes.
it into action and like saying this week this will go up, I'm not organized like that, not one bit. But I'm
Mm.
trying to be.
So how do you manage to, regulate how much of yourself you're putting on social media? Like, on social media, everyone wants to know what's happening to you, and sometimes we need the personal space. So how do you control that? Like, how do you give off what you want to give off and not encroach on your personal space?
So I normally only record highlights first of all, and then most of my videos are like 10 to 15 minutes. So I don't really show majority of my life at
Mm,
all. Even my Instagram, I don't show it like that. Then sometimes if people are like talking to me, I don't know, I get like, I mean, they mean well, but it's like they have to know the boundaries you're saying, or people will be like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, let's continue chatting on WhatsApp, give me your number. And I'm like, I don't know you like that, so I'm not gonna do that. Like, we can continue talking here. At the end of the day, it's the same person replying to you, talking to you, just maybe not that personal. Then I also don't
Mm,
like sometimes if I get a text and it's like from a subscriber or something, because I'm like, that's the boundary. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't
yes,
be in my personal space, life
I
like
get
that.
to.
To even have the
Mm,
audacity to text me and talking about, oh no, like, why are you acting rude? I'm not being rude. It's just like,
personal space boundary, like, okay, someone is asking, is your sister famous? Okay, I would answer, but she is here to answer.
famous in her own right. She also does YouTube and she has like almost 25K.
Yeah, yeah, she does. So what would be your advice for someone who wants to start YouTube?
My advice would be yourself. Don't see that, oh, this worked out for Kay, so I'm gonna do this. No. People are subscribed to Kay because Kay's content is Kay's content. People are subscribed to Nyemba because Nyemba's content is Nyemba's content. They're subscribed to this
Yeah.
person because that person's that person. So just be yourself. There's already one of the other people. Make content that you like, edit English. Edit it the way you like it, and yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Okay, so guys, if you want to start YouTube, just be yourself. And honestly, that works because if you be like someone else, you can't sustain it. You can't sustain it for a long period of time. Either way, you'll go back to yourself and people will be shocked, like, oh, I didn't subscribe to this. So yeah, someone is saying, I think to some extent it's really good to be private on YouTube. There are a lot of haters out there. True. Like,
Definitely.
don't put your life out there like, wow, you can have it all. Give them what you wish to have.
evil eye is very real, and there's people preying on your downfall. So there's certain things that are happening or what I'm about to do that I just won't put out.
I think I prefer, instead of telling them what I am going to do, I tell them when it has actually happened, like as the
Mm-hmm.
good news, other than telling you this is going to happen and then, but if it doesn't happen, what do I
Literally.
say? I'm not about to. What's her sister's YouTube channel name? Okay, Glorious Events, it's Nyemba Tembo. I guess I should have on the channel also, so let me see. I'll see. Hi, Lynn and the guest. Yeah.
Hi.
Wow. This was amazing. Like, it was such a nice time, like having you here. I've actually been watching your videos and I'm like, ooh, one time I'm going to have her on my channel. Like, I just love it when when the notification comes and I'm like, ooh, here we are. And you are so calm. Like, it's just relaxing. Like, you are generally calm.
Thank
Calm, calm,
you.
calm. You're welcome. Anyway, any closing remarks before we end the live? Actually, I wanted it to be 30 minutes, and here we are in 31 minutes. Anything you want to say to the viewers, and then we can call it a wrap.
To the viewers, thank you for watching. If anyone is subscribed to me who's here, if you're not, you should check out my channel. I make, I think, pretty solid content. I try to post
Yes,
every
you
week.
do.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, if you guys want to start a YouTube channel, you should go for it. Everyone
Mm,
starts from somewhere. We did not all wake up with a certain amount of subscribers. Just put in your graft and it'll pay off. And yeah.
yeah. Wow. That was nice having you here, guys. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, I'm going to leave her link in the description box. I'm actually going to edit it right now after this. So you can click and watch her videos, subscribe, watch the ads. Do not skip the ads. I keep saying watch the ads. I can't wait for the time when I get monetized and I'm telling people, don't skip the ads.
Yeah. Like the way Mai says it. Do you watch My Fam?
Yeah.
She's always like, don't skip the ads.
Exactly. Don't skip the ads, guys, when you go to her channel. Otherwise, thank you so much, Kay, for allowing me have you here. Thank you so much for giving us your time. Until next time.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye bye, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm now ending it. Hold on.